Well, I went and got my swimmers on. I've got the hammock out, and now the clouds are coming back. Check these beauties out. Why would you want to carry a surfboard all this way? Guys, woohoo! We are in the Hilux. How cool is that? We're going to bring you our first episode in the new rig. We got the Yeti van on the back and we are heading to the most southern point in Tasmania, being Cockle Creek. We've hit dirt road. Yep, already in the new rig, and we've hit dirt road. We are famous for that, but we're going good and we're feeling confident. We have driven approximately, how far, Mr. B?
So far 2.5 hours from Kempton.
Yeah, not that far. We left Kempton, which was right in the Midlands. We had a great time up there, and we've decided to press on through and see what we can find down here. We're not sure with the camping. Mr. B's looked up possibly 2 spots that we can head to, so we're going to take you with us and see what we find on the way. Road conditions, I'm going to say they're pretty good, even though we've hit gravel. I'm also going to say that you could probably bring your motorhome down here. When we get to camping, we'll see if you can park your motorhome up, because again, we've never been down here before. When you hit the turn off, coming down as far as you can, don't quote me on any of this. Basically, if you went left, you ended up at Southport. If you went right, then you end up basically here. Dirt road. It said around about, give or take, 25k in. We've got 13k to go. Just to give you an update, we have loaded up on our supplies. We're not sure how long we're going to stay here. If you've forgotten anything, I would suggest the only place to stock up that's going to give you a good variety is going to be at, is it Huon Valley? Huonville. There is Woolies. Right across the road there's a BP. I'm going to say there was a couple of servos after that did have BP as well, and pretty good fuel. But as for your groceries and that sort of stuff, that's where you're going to need to stock up. But as I said, we already stocked up yesterday, so we should be good. We're back. That was a speedy setup after we left you guys on the dirt road. Honestly, we had to like zoom in and get a spot because there was cars going everywhere and there was motorhomes coming in, and we went right up the end and we like couldn't fit in there, and I said to Mr. B, let's quickly go back down to the other spot. So where are we camping? We crossed Cockle Creek Bridge and we entered the national park. Yep. And we are now in Bolton Green. It is a camping area. It is completely free up to 28 days if you have a parks permit, which we do. So that is one thing you definitely need when you come to Tassie. No, don't have to pay for camping. As long as you've got your national parks pass, it covers you. I'm feeling excited to be back in the Yeti van. I know you guys haven't really had a full look in the Yeti van, and I know I have said before that I am going to give you a tour, and I promise I will, but I've got pretty much everything set up in here. I'm still looking for Mr. B. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to find him, so let's go outside and see if we can find him. Are you out here, Mr. B?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I'm not sure if I can see him. There's a lot of camo netting going on in the background. Oh, hang on. There you are.
Yep.
What have you done?
So I set up out here.
It is a little bit different. It's probably not for everybody, but you know what? What?
Let's take him outside and show them what it looks like from the outside.
All right. Do you want to see what it's like from the outside? Okay. Hang on. I've got to put my Crocs on. I'm pretty keen to put the Crocs on too because I haven't had those on for a while. Okay. Here we go. We're coming out to camp. was a quick setup too, so we're not quite finished.
As you can see, with the shadow and the cam netting, it does break up the shape and what you're doing a little bit. Like I'm saying, it's not 100% privacy. You got about 20% privacy, but it does break up a little bit of a shadow if you don't want people seeing exactly what you're doing. Plus, I also carry multiple ones. Being an ex-veteran, always put a veteran flag up. Whether it's an army, multicam Australian flag, or some other military one, always throw one up.
And how did the new rig go, you may ask? Well, it's a bit dusty. It's a bit dusty from around about 25k of dirt road, but it handled absolutely brilliant. And I've got to say, you don't even know the van's on the back, so that is a win-win, win-win. So we are going to finish setting up that type of thing, and I reckon that I might show you out the front. I've spotted a little track right across from where we're camped up. As you can see, we're just there. Oh, it is going to take me straight down. Oh, I'm so excited. Looking good. Whew. And then it brings you out to this. How beautiful is that? Oh, got my yacht parked out there waiting for me as well. I don't think you can get much better than this for an absolutely free campground. So we're going to enjoy our afternoon, as I said, and you'll see our pretty faces in the morning. Good morning. We are back as promised. We're up and at it. As you can see behind me, yep, it's grey sky, but you know what? It's not actually that cold, is it, Mr. B? No. No. It's not too bad. So we're just making our way up to the information area. Ta-da! South Cape Bay walk. So there is a couple of walks you can do. Can you believe that there's a 6 to 8 day one? Yeah, I don't think we're doing that one. So we're going to do the South Cape, see how we get, see how far we get, see what happens, and load it up. Got my backpack on. Got Mazzolio. Mr. B's loaded up like a camel, aren't you?
Yep.
What have you got in now?
Lunch.
Yep.
Rain jackets, beanies,
Stuff. MacGyver stuff.
Snake and first aid kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. I may not make it the whole way.
You're coming with us if you're keen. Go put your hiking boots on. Make sure you get your hat. I know it's cloudy, but you can still get burnt here. And let's go.
And your bug spray.
Oh, bug spray? Okay, bug spray. So we will check in at point to points and anything interesting on the way, won't we?
Yep.
And by the way, over there, point that way, Mr. B. That's Cockle Creek, isn't it?
Yep.
And I think the tide may be going out. So I'm going to show you something a little bit later that I got the heads up on, and it's over that way. Yeah, that's Cockle Creek. Oh, you might be asking, how did they go last night? How would you rate last night? I'm going to say it was good.
Yeah.
It was nice and quiet, except for our little friends.
Yeah.
The little, what are they called? Paddy melons.
No, Handel melons.
Petty melons. That'll do. Anyway, those little kangaroo things, they were like literally knocking on our door. But other than that, we had a really good night. It was super quiet. Had a little bit of a sleep in.
I bloody seagulls on the roof squawking.
Oh yeah, that was this morning. I think they like our triangle. So, oh, and you said to me, why am I wearing a thermal? It's actually gotten really cold all of a sudden. Brace yourselves, we'll check in soon. It was a little bit boggy through there. I reckon there's been a little bit of rain and we've had a few spits on the way, but nothing too hectic. We did pass, I'm gonna say, around about 6 hikers that definitely were kitted out, and they've been sleeping out here and doing the full track. This is hectic, I tell ya. We've been going for a good few hours at a really slow pace, but I can actually hear something. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. We're not there yet. Silly me. I got the backpack. It was all good when I started, but it's been a while since I've used a backpack, and I'm telling you, gonna need the hot water bottle tonight on my back, I tell you. Whew. I don't know whose idea this was. I think this was my idea. We're not even there yet, and I'm not looking forward to going back. I'll give you an update as well. I've seen 3 fellas carrying surfboards, and I stopped and had a quick chat to them and was like, what the heck, what are you doing this hike for with a surfboard? And they're like, yeah, there's waves out there, you can surf. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, why would you want to carry a surfboard all this way? I think I'm here. Oh my goodness. See guys, I wasn't lying. Check it out, the surfboard.
Yeah.
So tell me, have you been out surfing?
Yeah.
And
surfing.
how was it?
It was pretty fun. It's a bit small today, but
Wow.
no, it's good.
So have you camped out here?
Yeah.
Okay, how many nights?
Just one.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Okay, and whereabouts are you guys from?
Hobart?
Oh, so you're local?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yourselves?
From the mainland.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. See, there you go. So, good job, guys.
Thank
Yes.
you. You're done.
I'll keep going. Oh, am I done, or do I keep going?
Well,
You
pretty
can go
much.
down to the beach.
The beach is just there, but you pretty much made it.
Did you hear that? Woo! Wow, the landscape is not what I was expecting at all. It is very grey looking. But anyway, I've got a little bit more to go. I feel like I'm almost at a volcano or something. If you've ever wondered what the most southern point of Australia is, this is it. At the edge of the southernmost tip of Tasmania. Incredible. I still feel like I'm in a volcano. The landscape is just so different to what I expected. As I say goodbye to the nice view over there, the ocean. You know, I thought I could almost see the Antarctic. Well, maybe not. But geez, it was a bloody long way, I tell ya. Just gotta pace myself and go slow. Make way back to camp. And then I think that'll be it for today, that's for sure. I guess there's one positive about daylight savings when it's dark at 9:30. Possibly could be back by then. But it has been nice. I'm not complaining. Gosh. I know I'm not very fit, but that was hectic. Well, this brings me back to the sign. I think it's slightly lied. Yep, it's been 6.5 hours and that was totally hectic. Yeah, I really don't have much more to say, so I'm going to call it there, and you know what? I'll get back to you a little bit later on, possibly tomorrow, because I am absolutely done. We have actually made it to the end of the road, but not quite. You are stuck with me today for the rest of this episode. Unfortunately, Mr. B is completely out of it today. Yesterday we did a little bit too much, so yeah, he's having a rest, and I am going to finish showing you around Cockle Creek and the area which we're camping at. So yeah, I'm off to a little bit of a slow start today, I've got to say, after yesterday and making my way. Oh geez, I definitely took off a little bit more than what I could probably do, but anyway, I've woken up, was a little bit late, but let's go around Cockle Creek and I'll show you what else there is. It's not too bad a day. I thought it was going to be a little bit better. I'm rocking a t-shirt, still got my puffer on. Loving the puffer vest because at least it keeps your middle warm, but it has forecast for some rain. Touch wood. We only had a little bit yesterday, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. I've got to say, when the sun comes out, it is actually warm. I can't believe I'm saying that because I'm used to Queensland weather, but it is actually a little bit warm. The water looks so beautiful, so I'm going to take you down to the bridge area. It's not quite sure. Actually, the tide is going out, but I'm going to have to come back and show you what I promised I was going to show you yesterday. But after getting back, I didn't make it. So I'll show you around on the high tide, and then we'll come back this afternoon for the low tide. The sun has come out. I'm telling you, it can be forever changing here. Oh, I don't think he's alive. No, he's a bit dried up. No. Crunchy crab, anybody? Don't think so. I'll throw him back. I can't believe it, the sun's come out. I'm thinking I might have to go put my swimmers on. So basically where we're camped is over that side. So I'm just going to take a little walk. Oh, don't think the water's very warm. I said to Mr. B the other day how sometimes places are named obviously for a reason of what it had there, and I said to him, I wonder if there's like cockles here because it's named Cockle Creek. And I've just been walking along, and I'm going to show you in a second, because where I'm from, where we go up beach camping and stuff like that, there's pippies, so we know them as pippies. I know that pippies, cockles might be the same thing. These aren't going to look exactly like pippies, but check these out. But it looks like something was in there. Oh, that one's broken. Oh, hang on, here's one. See? There was definitely something in there, but they're so tiny. I'm not quite sure. To me, it's not a cockle, but anyway, who knows? I'll see if I can find out, or if you already know, put it down in the comments below because I'm keen to find out. There's definitely heaps along here anyway. And they're all the same colour. They're sort of like an orangey colour. Hello! Hang on, here he is. Where are you heading? No need to be scared. Hello, little fella. Hello. It's a little echidna. He's just going to sit still now. He's just going to sit there until I go, I reckon. That's the first one I've seen around here. Hello, buddy. There's lots of... Oh no, he's having a little move. I'll leave him be. So like I said, I was going to show you around up the other area for camping. I've made my way probably only about 150 metres from where our van is parked. There are toilets set up through the camping area as well. I think there's this one and then there's another one up where we're going to go. So you can sort of have areas like this. I'm going to say this one is a walk-in area. So you can just sort of park from the outside. We'll just go through here. The one thing with, the one thing with these ones is you've sort of got your own little track. Oh, and the tide's going out so I can cross over. Your own little track that basically leads to this. Ta-da! How beautiful is it? The other thing I am going to say about camping here is if you have got a tinny. If you've got a tinny, there is several boat ramps. Launching is pretty easy by the looks of it. No, we don't have a tinny, and no, we're not getting a tinny. But if you do, again, on the other side of the bridge, that's where people are staying with their boats. So again, plenty of room there. And if you're in a big group, there's plenty of room for your vans, your boats, and parking of your trailer. So that's pretty good too. This is probably the biggest van that I have seen parked in this particular area. If you've got any bigger than that, you're gonna have to want to camp across the other side of the bridge because you're not gonna fit in here and have enough room. So yeah, if you've got a big van, I'm gonna say stick to that side. But hey, if you feel confident, then you know what, do whatever you want to do. So I've made my way up to the large turning circle area if you need to do a Yui and there is nowhere to stay. This is it. This is about how big it's going to be. I've just noticed a little track this way and I am curious. I know it is going to lead me to the beach, but let's go check it out before we go to the next spot. I love it on adventures. Oh, there's actually even stairs. I love it on adventures that sometimes you go down one path or you go down one track and then it leads you somewhere else and you just never know where you're going to go. So when you come to the end of the original track, this is what it brings you out to. So I've got one more thing to show you, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. So I'm gonna kick back for a little bit and then when the time's right, I'm heading out. Well, I went and got my swimmers on. I've got the hammock out and now the clouds are coming back. They say that Tasmania has like 4 seasons in one day, and it surely is true because when I left you, stay there, I was in the, I'm just keeping an eye on 2 things. I was in the hammock, but after that was short-lived. I ended up having to brace myself back in the van because it was absolutely freezing again. And now I have made my way down near the bridge, which is over here where I was earlier, and I promised you that I was going to show you something, and check these out. Check these beauties out. Old mate's eyeing me off from behind here. This is my first time getting oysters. I did learn a couple of tricks from Dad, and all I had pretty much was Mr. B's MacGyver Leatherman. So I've just been using that to tap on in and get a couple of these beauties. So I know what I'll be having for entree tonight. This one's huge. Like, check it out. It's massive. There's also a number of, actually I'm just going to hang on to that so it doesn't wash away or I'll be in trouble. I'll do you a quick look at the others. There's actually mussels here. The tide's still a little bit high, and as you can see in the background there's a storm brewing. As I said, Tasmania, there's 4 seasons in one day, so I might keep tapping away. Actually I look a little bit dangerous with that, and see how many oysters I'm going to find. I'm thinking maybe 6 is good for entree tonight before dinner. And yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. It is raining. I am going to finish up here. I have had enough in the cold water and I have enough oysters for my entree, so I'm going to leave it here. I will finish this episode actually. So I hope you have loved Cockle Creek. Yep, I nearly died on the hike, but that's okay. I've rejuvenated now and we'll be back for some more episodes. You'll be seeing Mr. B again real soon. So remember, like, subscribe and leave us a comment, and you know what? You'll see us next episode.